Here with the Rainier Avenue Radio Traffic Update. You can listen to us in your car 24/7 anytime by downloading the free TuneIn app. Once you do, search Rainier Avenue Radio. And remember, do not curse out your fellow drivers. This has been your Rainier Avenue Radio Traffic Update.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace. Hi, I'm Mac McGregor, the host of the You Can Make a Difference show, which airs live every Friday at 12 noon PT time. On the You Can Make a Difference show, we shine a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things to make a positive difference in our communities and in our world. We talk about what inspired them to do the work and what inspires them to keep going, how they got their start, and how you can, if it inspires you, plug into their work. We can all do something that makes a difference. So tune in every Friday at noon to the You Can Make a Difference show with Mac McGregor.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Size Patron ID Yourself, you heard?
Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
New hip hop and R&B, straight from Washington streets and worldwide.
Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died, hear my cry. I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This is my life. I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died, hear my cry. I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This is my life. Pray for the ones who died, may they hear my cry. Testify, blessings multiply, but the tragedy is a crime. Time be way too short. First you signing shirt, then she dies. Never got the chance to give all my thanks. It's too late. Looking at your page, you were such a saint. Now this taint, please don't go. There's another show. Only been 6 days. Please stay, watch me grow. Your soul's what we need. This left a huge blow. I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died, hear my cry. I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This is my life. I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died, hear my cry. I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This is my life.
Steady out here counting on my blessings, trying to stay true to the message. No, I'm always asking the questions. But all this pain and trauma got me stressing. Know I need to rise, feeling swallowed by the tide. Steady trying to pray, hoping that I find my way. Been loyal to the pen and pad. Had times, it was all I had. Feeling lost in this maze, days going crazy. Trying to make a wave when I was so lost. Got my mind together, now say it's whatever. Power straight through, cause it's what I gotta do. Not for everybody, just for me, that's the truth. Working on my legacy, I know I'll make it bloom. All in for me, so I pray I make it through. Cause I love what I do, I love what I do.
I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died. Hear my cry, I realize this is just my time. So I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This my life, I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died. Hear my cry, I realize this is just my time. So I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This my life.
I remember back then when things used to be so simple. You always hold it down, now you're gone and it's hard to let go. When I was alone, I pick up the phone and give you a call. Now things ain't the same when I hear your name. I think I might fall right back to the feeling of being lonely. Like that one time when no one understood me. Tried to believe in something, but I always break down. Can anybody out there keep me company now?
I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died. Yeah. I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This my life. I wanna rise, pray for the ones who died. Hear my cry, I realize this is just my time, so I try, pay with a price. I will sacrifice all my time, never disguise what I feel inside. This my life.
About that, man. You're tuned in live to Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, opening things up with some local Seattle 206 music from Sari Savi, King Dow, and Emmanuel Brown called Pray. Put your hands together, yo. That's good music right there. Man, and Patron literally just made it. I can see the sweat off his brow right now. He just made it in.
Yeah, man. Just got him. Just beat the lights, really.
Woo.
Let's see.
I know how it is, though. I had to come here at around 6 o'clock this, and there was this huge traffic with that rain and stuff. But man, just craziness. But yeah, man. I don't know if you guys like that background we got there. A little background change on the fresh juice. It look like it's in one of those.
We only see the your step part, but the watch is up there.
Yeah. A little bit different. But yeah, man. Yeah, we appreciate Emmanuel Brown as always checking in there. He's watching. So yeah, definitely tuned in to Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station with myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
And you know what it is. ID Yourself, our third co-host. I think he'll be joining us around 10. And also later on in the program, we'll be joined by Chicago group Abstract Mindstate, which is made up by EP the Hellcat and as well as Old School Ice G, and they're actually right now at the High Dive and they are performing right now. So after their performance, they're going to jump in on the program. Then they're going to be performing with Slum Village, and then they're going to come back with us later. But we do have someone in studio though. And we had this guy just a couple of weeks ago, but you know, he's a regular. It's always fun with this guy.
He's a regular here.
And you know, he's always got something fun to talk about too. So he actually just dropped an album. He's performing with Goody Mob tomorrow. So yeah, man, we're very excited to have our guy back. OG Mambo.
Yeah.
Where's my applause? Oh, anyway, let's bring him in. OG Mambo, what's good?
The live applause.
Yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Welcome back.
No, good to be back. Appreciate you guys having me here, man.
Yeah, always good to have you, man. you know, I know the old name was Fresh, but you always keep it fresh anyway. So
yeah, man. Yeah. Got to. That's why I didn't even need to put it in the name. You know what I'm saying? They could see that part.
They know.
Yeah. How y'all doing today, man? Y'all smooth?
Yeah, man.
We good.
We got some sunshine for like 5 minutes today. That shit was popping.
Yeah, I like
stuff
that.
was popping. My bad.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
the first one.
You know, I always got to get at least one off just to.
Here you got to
shake
take what
the
you
juices.
get.
Yeah. I mean, I had my windows open actually earlier today. You know, I haven't had my windows open since a really long time because it was a little warm. But I actually saw something on Twitter the other day. It said we have not had a 60-degree day since October 20th.
Damn, that's the day before my birthday.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh my
That's the day
God.
before my birthday, and 2 days before Snoop Dogg's birthday,
What?
and 21 Savage. Fun fact.
What? Okay.
There's some cool Libras in the world.
Yeah, that's actually almost on the Libra Scorpio.
I'm on the cusp. Yeah.
Cusp, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. D Money knows his stuff.
I know a thing or two about astrology. You know?
Okay.
But I know both of you guys are actually Libras.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I rock with my guy Patrice.
Yeah.
That's why I rock with my guy Pint Size. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. And I guess I fit into that thing because I have a moon that's in Libra. So there you go.
There you go.
Close enough.
The vibrations are lined up. The vibrations is lined up.
Yeah. Let's see. Miles Salvador, always one of our biggest fans, checking in there. Hi, Daniel. Hi, my Pint-Sized Patron. Have a great broadcast.
Oh, is that the same person?
Yeah, from Australia. Yeah.
They changed the name.
Yeah, she's just checking in from YouTube. So
Okay, what up?
you know, you can watch us on Facebook, you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on Twitch, you can watch on Twitter, you can also watch in the official Fresh Juice Facebook group. And you can go follow that right now. Facebook.com/groups/Fresh Juice Media. Facebook.com/groups/Fresh Juice Media. And of course, let's give love to our audio listeners as well, listening on the Rainier Avenue Radio app, iPhone and Android users, and also ones going to the website, RainierAvenueRadio.world, listening there as well, man. So, yeah, great show planned for y'all. Of course, we got OG Mambo here. Later on, Abstract Mindstates. And, man, just a lot of things in store here. I know we got a record from OG Mambo here to play later on. And
oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But what we're going to go ahead and do right now.
Give them a little sample of what they could hear live tomorrow if they make it out.
Right. And I know I is able to download that poster there. So, yeah, that's Goody Mob tomorrow at the El Corazon.
El Corazon. You want to know a fun fact about El Corazon?
Please do.
Do either you guys speak Spanish at all?
Well, it means the sun, doesn't it?
No. Corazon means the heart.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
okay.
duh.
Right, so now
it's like right in the heart of Seattle, too.
That's literally what that neighborhood is called, Cascade, the Cascade neighborhood. If you look, there's actually a sign right there on Denny Way, and it says Cascade, the heart of Seattle.
That's right. That is kind of like the dead center.
I put 2 and 2 together. I said the marketing on that is incredible.
Yeah.
They doing their thing.
Woo. Man, brain fart right there. I mean, I had 2 years of Spanish and I still blew that one. That's all good though. Let's get to our next record right here. Some R&B coming out of LA. This artist goes by Sudan Archives out of Stones Throw Records.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
Yes, you know Stones Throw got a good. They always got good artists working for them, and they're always independent, always dope. But yeah, Sudan has Homemaker, new single from her. Also check this video as well. So Sudan Archives, Homemaker, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. OG Mambo in the building.
Yee.
Abstract Mindstate coming through. Also, ID Yourself as well. So stay with us right here live on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. Enjoy these Sudan Archives.
I just gotta warm up on my plants and hoping and I so thrive around the madness. Won't you step inside my lovely cottage? Feels so green, it feels so much like magic. Only bad witches and mad trellis. And baby, I'm the baddest. Wake me up when this gets to the action. When the play's a mess, I get the maddest. I'm so sorry, baby, it's a habit. When you go away, I get the saddest. Lately, I'm hard to manage. Rest of me on Sabbath. You don't need those women, they are average. Fruits and juices, all that you desire. Bleed you water from the islands. You can be yourself for me. I'm going homemaker, homemaker. Don't you feel like homemaker? Wait on, you go have to check your phone later. Wait later, now that we're alone, don't you feel better? I'm a homemaker, homemaker. Don't you feel like homemaker? Wait on, you go have to check your phone later. Wait later, now that we're alone, don't you feel better? I know that I've been gone. Please don't fall for this mode. My mood's been real sloppy. I cry when I'm alone. All these people don't know that I deal with all of these doubts. Figure it out once a while. Then all I do is cry out. All of the pain, even when the sun out, it just feels like rain. You're the only one to embrace my change. People think that they can handle my ways, but they all bounce deep into legs. Don't even drive at the one to play. I got something special bringing to my plate. I got big plans for this home I made. You couldn't handle me anyway. I'm the same. Homemaker, homemaker. Don't you feel like homemaker? Wait on, you gon' have to check your phone later. Wait later, now that we're alone, don't you feel better? I'm a homemaker, homemaker. Don't you feel like homemaker? Wait on, you gon' have to check your phone later. Wait later, now that we're alone, don't you feel better? Don't you feel at home when you're with me? Don't you feel at home when you're with me? Don't you feel at home when you're with me? Don't you feel at home when you're with me? I'm a homemaker, homemaker. Don't you feel at home when I wait on? You gon' have to check your phone later. Wait later, now that we're alone, don't you feel better?
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Sedan Archives, Homemaker. New music out of Stone's Throw Records, yo. All right. Yeah, definitely. You're tuned in live with myself, D Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
And you know we got OG Mambo right here hanging out with us.
Live and direct, man. Always fresh.
Yeah. I agree with Facebook user. That was super fire. Definitely.
I was rocking with it, man. They shot that at the Renner Center, it looked like.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it, didn't it?
Why not, man?
I mean, you know, if they let you do it, why not? But it's always cool to, integrate, whatever resources you can with these videos, make them as creative as possible. That way they stand out a little bit better,
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So later on in the program, we will be joined by Abstract Mindstate out of Chicago. Stay tuned for them. Also, our other co-host, ID Yourself, will be joining us. But if you like the music on this show, make sure you follow us on Spotify, yo.
Yeah, do that.
Facebook user want to know how much the tickets to the OG Mambo show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We can help you out.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
I think
Facebook
we
user.
got them for 30 a piss up.
Yeah, there we go.
Piss up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? 30 a piss up.
Yeah, go ahead and go see that right there. Goody Mob tomorrow with OG Mambo opening up right there.
Yeah, I think DJ Cuts is gonna be in the building, and I got a special guest, DJ Vega, coming to rock with me on the ones and twos. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Gotta love DJ Vega, man. Yeah,
a legend out here, man.
Yes, DJ.
How you feeling about the show tomorrow?
No, I'm excited, man. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm pumped. I'm hyped, and you know, I spent many moons doing this, so it's tight to get to see things kind of like come into fruition a little bit. Pieces come together. You know what I mean? The band's locked in. You know what I'm saying? Got Vega coming in. He's already locked in. So the energy is going to be dope. And pre-sales was dope already. You know what I'm saying? I got a tiny stack now. You know what I mean? The tickets. We had a big stack of tickets, but it's a tiny stack of tickets now. But things have been moving good. So I'm excited, man. I'm hyped. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. Anytime I get to perform live, that's fun, you know? It's an experience, get to engage with people, exchange energy, you know what I mean? Share these coded messages, you know what I mean? Connect with the people who get it, you know what I mean? Have fun with the people who just vibing with the beat texture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, feel it. I definitely feel it, man. But you know what? Something else I feel that we haven't talked about battle rap in a long time, man. I don't know if you got anything for us this week, Patron.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, man.
We didn't get to it last week.
Let's do it, man.
I used last week.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I watched Big T versus Lou Castro URL battle.
Okay, Big T.
They're doing this. It was part of Midnight Madness.
Who got who?
Basically, I think Lou Castro got it. And Big T, he's already he's solidified legend status.
Okay.
Out of Chicago.
So Lou Castro had to kind of step into it and really hold it down.
And the thing is, you see that a lot. I think, right as of right now, if you had to judge their careers, Big T has said way more memorable stuff over the career. He's just solidified in his spot. Whereas Lou Castro's an up and comer, and he really has to go for the kill in these battles. He's there to get the W. Which reality, they should really all be trying to get the W, because this is on Midnight Madness. So what they're doing is they're meeting up at a bowling alley and they're betting money on the floor, and just winner takes all,
That's hard. Yeah. And what, crowd decide, or they got judges, or what?
Yeah, it's the judges, and then I think the crowd do get a vote. I'm not sure.
That's hard.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Battle rap is a wild sport, bro.
It's a sport for sure.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't we've discussed about watching this on could you see it on ESPN? And then it brought
probably ESPN too.
But the question would be, the question would be, do you think battle rap, or would you want to see battle rap without cursing?
Right. Yeah. If it's on ESPN, you can't curse.
No, I don't think they should be on ESPN. They should just make it. Do you know where they could go? The same place that all the Smoke podcast. Who they with? I think they were Showtime Sports, because I think they got that loophole, so they could do the and they official in the sports regiment field. I think they got some documentaries and stuff like that on there too.
And the thing is, I could see it on ESPN. It would just be a different cut, but it would. I think it would still be the best of the best. I mean, it's ESPN.
Nah, because if they do that, then that's just like a spinoff of 106 in Park. If we being for real,
okay.
The 106 in Park freestyles, because they was just on there battling and not cussing. There was some cool battles on there. There was some good battles on there, but contextually, battling is something that can't be constricted by the rules of linguistic rules, not being able to curse. You have to fully be able to express yourself and articulate yourself and dive into parts of your vernacular that are grotesque, gruesome, in order to paint the most vivid picture. The reason why people don't like curse words is because it paints a very direct and vivid image of whatever curse word you choose. You know what I'm saying? So with battle rap, I don't think it works like that. On ESPN, I couldn't watch that. Like I could watch a few rounds, but eventually it's gonna be like. But at the same time,
what I say is they be on there playing cards. You know what I mean? Like you see ESPN.
that is true. But what at the same time though, like at the same time, anybody who could do that, and anyone who is doing that without that, it's a high level. Like that's like an extreme skill set to be able to remove curse words and still be able to paint those type of pictures and images and things like that. You know what I'm
To be
saying?
honest though, as a writer, like when I'm not supposed to talk about certain topics, it would make the stuff I talk about that much more potent.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would. So it's like if they're telling me I can't say it, well now I got to be a little more direct, and it's gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? More refined.
Right. And I mean,
just honestly, like,
and
I
mean,
feel like if somebody tells me you can't say this, you can't say that. Okay, well, now what I am gonna say, is gonna be that much more direct into the
point.
Just
Yeah.
how I think mentally if I had those blocks, and then but you're right though, because art you really shouldn't have a block on. Like there shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Limits on it.
Yeah.
But just as a writer's point of view, for like if I was.
No, I feel that's why I was saying that anyone who could do it, it's definitely like a skill set to be able to do that. Because you know, myself as a writer, I always challenge myself. I try and make it like simplistic enough to be understood, but I want the concept to be in depth. I want the words to be, you know, messages to, you know what I mean, be woven in.
Because it's weird. Because like I also think of like how I don't really. Certain things I also don't want to hear in a battle rap. You know what I mean? Like I don't really want to hear all that. Like below the belt, let's go for your moms and her diseases and stuff like that.
Too personal, right?
I don't really want to hear all that anyway.
See, but that's a part of the game though. And that's why I think I said that last time I was here. That's why battle rapping is so wild, because you got to be able to hold your composure while someone is undercutting you, hitting you with all sorts of below the belt, whatever information they could dig up, and you know what I'm saying, work out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to what they do best, like that's their.
But it's a skill set to be able to like code messages in with, especially when you can hide them behind beats, because then the people who catch on, they catch on. Because that's the whole point. You're trying to connect with like-minded individuals. You're not just trying to, you know, be liked. Oh, I mean, some people are just trying to be liked by everybody, but my objective is to be, you know, liked by like-minded individuals, fly creators, people who have the same amount of focus, the same amount of drive, the same amount of aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things.
Yeah, I feel it though. I definitely feel it, man.
You guys, you feel it, man.
A pause.
Patron be killing me.
Appreciate that.
Apparently, Facebook user right here saying he's seen OG Mambo freestyle with battle rapper Frack the Person once.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that's kind
If
of.
it's the Frack I know, he's from out in the Bay.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah,
That's yeah.
Cool. Shout out to Frack, man. I met Frack a few times.
Man, that's my guy, bro. Shout out my guy Frack the Person, bro. But yeah, so last time I was on here, I mentioned right before the quarantine, I was doing a whole lot of shows and doing a lot of like main support type situations. And rest in peace to him, but Zion I, because he actually passed the COVID, unfortunately. But we did the show with Zion I, and Frack was was on tour with him. So it was Zion and Frack on tour, and they came, and I was like main support for that bill. So backstage, we all chilling, you know, rolling up, catching the vibe, chopping it up. I remember Zion had it was either the Sage or the Palo Santo lit. You know what I mean? Like we vibing.
Yes.
Now I go up, do my thing. You know, the set's cool. Come back, we're still vibing, and then he goes up. Zion goes up, and we all just chilling in the crowd. Like this wasn't prompted, nothing like that at all. Like I'm chilling with my DJ, watching the show. We just tapped in, watching like, oh man, because whenever I'm at a show, and to anybody especially if you're a creative, you're an artist. When you go to shows, you should definitely be studying, taking notes, just like athletes do when they go to games. Even if it's a game, if you're a pro athlete and you go to a high school game, you still critiquing the moves and, you know what I mean, seeing the good and bad. So I'm up there, just taking my notes. Oh man, because this is Zion I. This is a legend. This is a OG. He really been doing this like for many moons. Like what songs with Too Short.
I didn't get up to him until after he passed.
Man, yeah. So he's got hits, right? So I'm just watching him rock, and then the lights go kind of dark, and then the lights shine on him, and he's looking around in the crowd. He's looking around and he goes, "Hey, where OG Mambo and Frack at? Where OG Mambo and Frack at?" I look around. I look at my DJ, just Jordan. Me and Jordan just look at each other like, "What, bro? What?" Did he like? There's no way he just said that. Like in the middle of the set, like we thinking, we almost left. You feel me? We're not almost. We almost left. We was there to see The Rock, but it was like we weren't planning to do anything. I had changed my fit. I'm chilling, right? Like, where OG Mambo and Frack at? Where OG Mambo and Frack at? And then we walk up there, get on stage. He hands the mic to Frack. He looks at me. He goes, "You ready?" I'm like, "You ready?" He goes, "Yeah, we about to freestyle real quick. Something. I said, "What?" Oh, man, at that point, I'm just running through bars in my head, seeing like what I can pull, looking at the crowd, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do? And he has this, what was his name? DJ 12s. He got DJ 12s is spinning for him, and he's just running through beats, like almost like, have you ever seen Sway in the Morning when he do like the 5 fingers of death type thing? Yeah. So he's just switching through beats, and we just rocking for like, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes, just rocking, passing it back like 8 bars, 12 bars, 8 bars, 12 bars, 8 bars. Frack passes it off, I catch it. Frack passes it off, I catch it. I reposted it before on my IG, but I'm gonna repost it again.
You're gonna have to
as
do
a
that
promo
again,
for sure. Yeah, as a shout out to that. And we was just, man. Yeah, freestyling with Zion I and Frack the person, bro. And that's how I met bro. And then he's been killing the battle rap game, man. So yeah, definitely shout out to bro. And shout out to Facebook user, because you're a G for being there.
Yeah, he goes way back apparently. So yeah, definitely. It is 9:29 p.m. So it's time for us to take our first break of the show. We'll be live until 11, of course. We got OG Mambo here later on, Abstract Mindstate, also our co-host ID Yourself. But for right now, myself, D Money,
Patron,
and of course our OG Mambo will be back right after these messages on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yeah. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Av Radio.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Monique Lee from the Afternoons with Monique show. I'm also the owner of Seattle Love Broker, a relationship consulting and matchmaking company. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. to listen to intriguing, informative, and entertaining guests share stories of their past and vision for the future of our community.
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
All right, here we go. What's up, Seattle? It's Art Bay, and you listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Ave Radio with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Now tell me, if Peter Piper picked a peck of fickle pepper spray from the popo on the Lolo as he came to walk this way, would he live another day or would he end up in a cage, locked up in a rage or even end up on a page of an obituary, contrary of who's right or wrong? Too often we toss in the coffin and off to the next song. Hit and run with wigglers already with a ton of bullets. Gone away from here no matter what the result is. Unjustifiable evidence up in trial. When it comes to profiling, the record is undeniable. Black hoodie, my Adidas laced to perfection. Wouldn't you be yelling if you match the description? It's tricky business living when the men in blue is killing. Administration playing dumb girls steadily chilling. Is it live? Check the dash cam, try to survive. When you're proud to be black and raise a hell to stay alive.
I'm woke and I'm out of this ish that I was in. Deeper than a nautilus, ghetto pits stay bottomless. Broke, then you gotta take risks, and I have sinned. Souls get rotten and most won't stay moderate. Culture provided, but folks won't make odds and ends meet. I know my God isn't against me, won't shoulder the burden that I couldn't lift. So I'ma ride for this, like 92 banging Tupacalypse. I'm a young black male and I'm trapped in a soldier story. I don't give a fuck, I'll get violence if you ignore me. Words of wisdom, but I came from something wicked. I put down the books cause I'm a crooked ass. Again, if my homie calls and tells me Brenda's got a baby, I turn into the lunatic labels like, oh, you pay me. Rebel of the underground, but you're all my brothers. I love you, Barbara, wasn't no part-time mother. Blindfolded, unknowing, be gone away from here. If all this golden and focused is gone away from here. Behind smoke and unwoke, to be gone away from here. As soon as possible now, it ain't gotta take 4 years. We changing it up, so be gone away from here. Till the pain and the suffering's gone away from here. Motivating detox, go away from here. If cops lock you up in a box, you'll go away for years.
Versions of my old perverse excursions in this show business when I'm still immersed in thirst, when bugging out on the scenario, serving my 25 to life to rap promoters and rehearsing all my vibes and stuff and cursing. The notion everything is fair when honestly it ain't, but not certain. They lifting up the curtain, yeah. And if it's work, I'm working out the kinks in my worth. It's the butter on my bread and I'm purely going berserk. In this time of the infamous date rapes that burst on the social, I stick to jazz and intercoastal treks for checks, checking verses from the abstract rude. That's my dude. We don't post much, we keep it moving, no crutch. What? I got enough pimp to my strut. The recipe for happiness, it seems simple enough, but still a million miles from the average one's clutch. Ask me, is that savage enough?
I listen to ghetto music on my road bar, past these unhappy hits like I'm wearing a bow tie. Getting sick, but the way you move is so fly that the rooster in the pickup starts flapping for most sky. So the bust out rapping could be like my war cry. We say church, burn the bamboo pipe and slow fry from the tomb of the boom onto the most high. E-Mac is a condition of what? My low ride. Just knowing that I flip flop rock and no fire. Reset the D-boy in me correct, just know why. Last call for alcohol and yes, the cold stripe as the love below comes from grinding your whole life. Love hater, don't bet on me, don't roll dice. God shows my heart so that I can know why. So happy Valentine's Day to my old wife. Spread love, take care of yourself. I hold I.
Blindfolded, unknowing, be gone away from here. If all this golden and focus is gone away from here. Behind smoke and unwoke, to be gone away from here. As soon as possible now, it ain't gotta take 4 years. We changing it up, so be gone away from here. Till the pain and the suffering's gone away from here. Motivating detox, go away from here. If cops lock you up in a box, you'll go away for years.
Man, I hope he didn't go away from here, but that real record right there, Gone Away From Here by King Kazam of the Zulu Nation right here in Seattle, featuring Abstract Rude, Mocha Only, and Micah 9, production by Third Eye Bling off of King's second album, Return of a Mad, right there on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Paying tribute to some of them locals out here, man, and yeah, it's some dope stuff. You're tuned in live with myself, D Money.
Patron.
And you know, ID Yourself is on his way. He'll be joining us later, but we do got OG Mambo here in the studio with us. You know what it is.
In the building.
Yeah. And later on, and I actually just got an update from the High Dive, our folks, Abstract Mindstate, who are performing there. They are almost done with their performance, and we'll be checking in with us as soon as they get behind a computer, man, from the High Dive. So Abstract Mindstate, if you're not familiar with them, folks, they are the first signee to Kanye West's Yeezy Sound. And Ye produced their entire album. So yeah, it'll be dope to talk with both of them right there. KZ checking in. Sup, Mambo?
What's going on, KZ? I hope you're gonna be there tomorrow at Goody Mob.
Yeah,
hope I'm gonna see you.
Yeah, and then there you go. If you want more information, right there, Goody Mob tomorrow, El Corazon, the heart of Seattle.
Corazon.
Yeah, there it is. Go ahead and see the show. So speaking of seeing the show, you might, I don't know if you're going to be performing any of that music off of that album you dropped, I think yesterday.
Yeah, man. So what day is it? Yeah, so it was Monday, the 21st. So
Yeah.
Monday, the 21st, I just dropped Dinner in Orlando. And this is a really fun project that I got to do. So like I mentioned, go to my YouTube and there's a whole vlog where you can see the in-depth travel. But I had a show booked here in Seattle, I want to say end of September. And right after the show, literally, like, I got off stage with, like, so I went to the show with my bags packed. I got off stage, grabbed my bags, jumped on a flight, and I went out to Orlando to link up with my brother Kaleem Beats and Chris California, 407 Rennie, Bone, D-Hunted, and the whole MDP, which is $1 Million Productions, the whole MDP family, who is a whole, like, kind of like production collective. And I don't know if you guys are hip, but a lot of beats that you hear are sometimes like kind of like a collaborative process, kind of like people feature on people's songs. Is the same type of thing. People have drum patterns, kicks, keys, and things like that. So basically it was alive in the mix. We had this big Airbnb, we had pool in the back, barbecue grill, everyone was, you know, set up in their rooms, and we turned it out and turned it into basically like a studio home, you know what I'm saying? So and each night, you know, each person would kind of whip up, like I made dinner the one night, whipped up, you know, get to show their chef skills and things like that. And it was really just about, you know, eating together and creating together. So the songs that we got from that, because I mean, well, honestly, we have 20-30 records that we came out with, you know, that I'm gonna use, and aside from the 20-30 records that's gonna be on the MDP Beat Project, and 20-30 records that are getting shopped and shipped out to other artists, you know, for different placements on, you know, local levels, national levels, and things like that, right? So I took 6 of those songs that we had done, and just wanted to put them together and kind of give them a nice EP to kind of preface people, be my, you know, end of the first quarter, throw my end of the first quarter shot, make sure I get some numbers on the board before we get into the springtime and the sun's coming out. So I gave them this 6 songs, and then in about, you know, 45, maybe 60 days, I got another like 12 that I'm probably gonna, you know, work out, and that's gonna be on the Pheno Hunt EP. But right now we got Dinner in Orlando out now. You can stream it on whatever you stream music on. Just type in OG Mambo, should pop up right there, Dinner in Orlando. And we got production from D Hunted, Kaleem Beats, Chris California, 407 Rennie, Jay Supreme is on there. you know, and then I got Who on the track on the next one. So, you know, there's a lot of really dope work, and all those names that I just mentioned is definitely names that if you don't know now, go ahead and Google. If you're an artist, jump on BeatStars, you know what I'm saying? Jump on YouTube, and you know, they got something in their pack. You know, I got what I need, so I'm not stingy, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and reach out to them and put some bread in their pocket and put some bread in the business, man, and invest in that, man. So that's Chris California, Kaleem Beats, D Honey, J Supreme, Bone, 407 Rennie, and Who on the track. And then we got Steezy in the UK, man. There's so many people. Like it's a group. So it's actually a bar that I said $1 million worth of product in the group chat, and I'm really not capping. The thread that I got here, some of these beats and keys and secret drum and bass lines that's in here, it's got to be well over $1 million, man. So y'all definitely got to tap in, man, because we get new producers by the day, and that's been inspiring me to be more creative, because as they bounce around and create new sounds for each other, with each other, it gives me a chance to rap different. So that's the type of stuff that you'll hear on Dinner in Orlando. I really tried to pick records that were very different. So the first record, Bad Mob, is actually kind of inspired by Goody Mob, and just like the cadence that they have, and I kind of used the part of one of their hooks, because I say, "Who's that creeping at the window?" You know what I'm saying? That same little line, I took that line and I flipped it into my own kind of like hook and bounce that was inspired by the way we were just vibing. Oh yeah, that sounds. I'm definitely gonna rock that one tomorrow. But I was literally just staring out the window while the beat was playing and they were cooking on the beat, and it just kind of it had this organized noise, gritty feel. We were all up really late, you know, smoking, vibing, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up writing that song. And as I walked downstairs, like literally, this is no exaggeration, I walked downstairs, and you can see this on YouTube if you go look at the vlog episode where I'm out there in Orlando. And Chris Cali is down there cooking up the beat to the song that's this record Nosy that's on my EP. I think it's record number 4 on the EP, which I got a feature from my homie Bro Birch on there, man, who is a dope rapper from LA, man. He from South Central. He be doing this thing, man, really talking on there. But I got the record from him. I walked downstairs after writing the hook, and the beat for the Nosy record's playing, and it's just a completely different vibe, like sonically, and it just pulled me. And I wrote two very different sounding hooks in like 8 minutes, but just because of the inspiration that was going on in the house, man. So it was a fire experience to get out there. So I had to capitalize. Man, I had to. I'm going back out there too, man. We're gonna go back to Orlando. It's like an annual thing now. So that was probably like number 2 or 3, but it's an annual thing that they've been putting together, and we added more artists to it too, get more collaboration and really building up, and everyone's kind of at this kind of like equal plateau of you know not necessarily veterans, but respected in their craft. You know what I'm saying? We all got head nods from bigwigs, people who've been doing this for a long time, have seen us doing what we're doing, and been like, hey man, keep going. You got that stuff. You doing it. And in whatever field you doing it, if you hear that, you know, that's all you want to. That's all you want. You know, if Sway in the Morning or Gilly and Wallow, they reach out and they're like, yo, pint size Patron, bro. No, the questions you be asking and the way you talk to people on the park, man, hey, you got it. You're gonna be like, all right, cool. Hey, I don't care what nobody else got to say. It don't matter. And I've had a few of those moments when I got to open for some of these artists, and certain people got to see me rock. They've given me those affirmations that I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta believe in yourself. You know, so them saying those affirmations that they give me kind of boost that forward and keep me moving forward. So, and we all kind of got all those same type of nods. So when we work together, now it's just about breaking through that next level and getting to, you know, the point where we're all a little bit more comfortable. Our families are a little bit more comfortable. These show checks are a little bit chunkier, you know, stuff like that.
Okay, I see you. I think it's time to play some music though.
Yeah.
I know you we kind of put this together at the last second, but you have 2 records that you prepared for us here. So
yeah.
Choose one.
Man, let's ease into it. So this first record that we could do is West Wing,
Okay,
which is off Taste Test Hard Liquor Project, which is one I'm definitely going to be performing. So that's the last project I released at the end of the fourth quarter last year. And that one is exactly what it sounds like. Hard liquor is supposed to make you feel like, make you want to grimace when you hear it, you know, make you ready to go to the gym, have that, you know, a very turned up energy party, you know what I'm saying? Get ready, the pre-funk and the after party. It's just, there's a lot of different vibrations on there, but then there's also like kind of like a groovy pocket to it too, because when you drinking hard liquor, it's not always something that's sour or bitter. Sometimes it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yeah, right. If you go to the gym, hey, be careful. I don't know that I could advise you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke, that's a little different. But no, but so the first record we could do is West Wing. And that one's got a music video out on YouTube too, so you can look that up. Big shout out to the homegirl Najee, aka Batty Baby, you know, and the Beat Productions dance team. They put together a dope routine, and they were featured in the music video too. So you can catch that one out there, man.
Okay, West Wing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if we can do this on the fly. I know, like the
and do this. Try and get
try
a sync going.
Try to sync them.
Hey,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I ain't mad at the effort, and even if it don't sync up, you guys will get the vibrations.
We're gonna try to sync this up right here. So here we go with West Wing by our guy OG Mambo right here on Fresh Juice, only on Rainier Avenue Radio. We should be checking in with Abstract Mindstate from the High Dive pretty here shortly. So stay with us live. We're live until 11.
We're going to get that ID question too, right?
Oh, yeah. We definitely going to ID that question, man.
Yeah, we got to get. This is why Pint Size Patron's the one, not the two, man. The one in Patrol League. That's funny.
All right, let's go ahead and do this. OG Mambo West Wing right now.
You might have to slide in just a little bit.
Come on. Last boys making noise. Me and my brother Kaleen gon' put his day, man. Hey.
You ain't got it like this on your best day. Yeah, we sliding down the West Wing, right? Making money and investing. Rich wanna be wealthy. Gotta keep it on the be stealthy. Stay out of my way if you ain't trying to help me. I only want the love if it's pure. If you're looking for the real, I got the cure for sure. You ain't got it like this on your best day. All that money that you stuntin' don't impress me. Take a knee and bow your head when you address me. Learn a lesson in the presence of a OG. I didn't in my bag, and you been doing so bad. Big backwood of the good tree, smoking ooh la la like a Fuji. I'm investing so my son ain't never stressing. Careful preparation so this wealth for generations. Innovative, dedicated, and creative. Buying crypto, currency trading. Nah, you ain't gonna make it if you lazy. That's why I'm always winning like I'm Tom Brady. Even better, I be winning like I'm Mayweather. This the 15th and the 7th way. Like this on your best day. Yeah, we sliding down the West Wing, right? Making money and investing. Rich wanna be wealthy. Gotta keep it on the be stealthy. Stay out of my way if you ain't trying to help me. I only want the love if it's pure. If you're looking for the real, I got the cure for sure. OG Mambo from the lane, and he never turned his back on his main. Even if they buy me with a bag, see, the loyalty is something you should have. Just make sure the same you giving coming back. And never let him steer you off the track. If I catch him trying to plot on what I have, then it's Jimmy Neutron, got a blast. See, I ain't trying to kill, I'm trying to laugh. And I lost a lot of people real fast. I blame the trauma if I do them bad. I've been touching pavement since I was a lad. I had bands way before I had a pad. I needed things, but I didn't want to ask. Especially when I see my mama sad. But them days is a thing of the past. We up. You ain't got it like this on your best day. Yeah, we sliding down the West Wing, right? Making money and investing. Rich wanna be wealthy. Gotta keep it on the be stealthy. Stay out of my way if you ain't trying to help me. I only want the love if it's pure. If you're looking for the real, I got the cure for sure. Ain't got it like this on your best day. Yeah, we sliding down the West Wing, right? Making money and investing. Rich wanna be wealthy. Gotta keep it on the be stealthy. Stay out of my way if you ain't trying to help me. I only
only want the love if it's pure. If you're looking for the real, I got the cure for sure. Come on. You ain't gotta like this on your best day. Yeah, come on. Making money and investing. Right. Fuck rich, bitch, I wanna be wealthy. Hey, yeah. Me and my brother
Rainier
Mama
Avenue
Bellis
Radio.
is in the building.
OG Mambo, West Wing, right there. And
thank you, man.
and we got well, first off, we got a couple people to bring in right now. So and I did find my applause. So I know we didn't get it at the beginning, but I found it. So we'll bring in, of course, we got Abstract Mindstate ready from the high dive. But first, let's go ahead and bring our co-host ID Yourself in real quick.
Hey, bring me back in with an applause too. With it.
What up?
Yeah. We'll do that right now. Okay, there we go. No OG Mambo. OG Mambo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now we're gonna do it one more time for Abstract Mindstate live from the high dive. And if you're not familiar with these cats, it's a guy and a gal, old school Ice G and EP the Hellcat. They recently are the first signee to Kanye West's new label, Yeezy Sound. They just dropped Dreams Still Inspire, produced fully by Ye. So let's bring in Abstract Mindstate from Chicago. They are appearing live from the high dive. Hey, what's good? All right, well, we'll
check back in with them.
Little look in at the high dive right there. Right there. Yo, Abstract Mindstate.
We live.
Hey, put that camera down a little bit so we can see you.
Hey, run. Hey, keep running.
Yeah, that music is loud, man. When he said he was backstage, we meant it. Yeah, that's some loud music right there. But yeah, how y'all doing there? You guys just do your set?
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that music's coming in.
Turn the music down.
Yeah, we can hear you.
They can't.
Nah,
That's a DJ.
Yeah, that's a
man.
DJ.
Play
That's a
live.
DJ at an event.
They at the high dive.
What
right
you
now.
thought? You thought they was at the house just turned up? Hey, my house be like that sometimes. You know, you
That's how my crib be.
Guys, can you hear us? Yeah, they said something.
Yeah, I can hear him asking if we can hear him.
Yeah.
The only time we can hear you is when you ask if we can hear
Man, I want to be able to hear him.
I know. I'd love
This
to
is a
chat
moment.
with you guys right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, soak some game. Connect some dots. Oh, the high dot? Yeah.
Have you been?
Hey, you know what? Oh,
where's
I know
Mambo,
exactly. I know where they are. They're right next to the DJ thing. I just rocked at the high dot with D Mikey. Yeah, they are the high dot.
No, right here in Seattle, up in Fremont, man. They are there.
Man, that's on my way back to the John. I might have to pull up.
I'm about to pop up.
I might have to pull up.
Yeah.
Bro, me, Webb, and D Mikey just went crazy in there. We just
I want to perform there. That looks like it's fun.
We just went bananas in there. For real. Real boom bat type stuff. Hands in the air. Yeah, talking that talk. Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like Abstract. They're communicating to us in the private chat right now, and they're saying that they're trying to find a quiet spot, so maybe they might be able to hear us better. So we're gonna go ahead and go on break, try to figure some things out. So stay with us live on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. And yo, check out this new show we have on Tuesday nights now. It's called Bossul Talk Outlet. 3 women hosts. Basically, it's just raw talk about relationships, about business, real stories, and they're after 10 p.m. so they can curse their heads off, man. So check it out every Tuesday at 10 p.m. New show.
You might have
Rainier Avenue Radio.
you might have to line me up with them so I can come curse.
We might have to set that up, yo. So check it out every Tuesday at 10. Bossul Talk Outlet on Rainier Avenue Radio. We're gonna have
Hey man, let me just get these curse words out, man. I'm at the Rainier Radio. I want to get the full range of emotion now. You might as well play that emotion music for them while we waiting.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a break real quick, pay some bills. Hopefully, we can get things straight up with Abstract Mindstate. Of course, OG Mambo's here with us in the studio. ID Yourself is here. Pint-sized Patron is here. Myself, D Money, is here.
We should just Uber them over here.
And we ain't going nowhere, so stay live.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star. When I'm not translating the lyrics of Boogie Oogie Oogie for bored Europeans, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is Tyrone with God Is, and the inspiration of gospel music also on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. We give out free food each and every Saturday from 11 to 2. And so we want you to come on out and support us. We love on your community. And we also have a fish fry once a month. We want to raise funds, put back into the community. And so come on, support us. We need your love. And also, if you want to be connected with us, go to Rainier Avenue Radio.world, to the website, Facebook, Instagram, and God Is. And as God Is got a website, we need your help, community. So come on out and get your free food each and every Saturday it is. And so we asking for donation, whatever you feel to give from your heart to the mind. And as we're doing it right here for you, go to our website and touch love and give back. And so come on by 810 23rd Avenue, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your community radio station and inspiration of all the things we do in your community.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts, Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did You Know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did You Know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did You Know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did You Know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did You Know?
What's the big old deal? It's your boy OG Mambo. Take a sip of this fresh juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint-sized Patron, and ID Yourself.
This is all business, no card limit, black card tinted. I put y'all in this search, and it hurts them cars rented. When the guards spit it, like SARS with it, you all get it. Call these bars sick as last call with it. You all tended, soft-winded, just take off, ended. I'm all offended, 5950, I'm authentic as y'all fitted. Bars twice as hard as them park benches, my palm itching. Y'all picking sides, it's suicide. We squad different. I'm Scott Pippen, nice around mics, my palm gripping. Upper palm is lifting, my Charles Dickens. Now, oh, listen, you think the ball slipping. No vacation, you think the ball tripping. Condensation, look at the ball dripping. No competition, I put the comp in the composition. Get it out of attention, she give me props in a proposition. Not my position, besides the fact that it's not opinion. Once I know the mission, I'm black op in the opposition.
Who's hat? Am I the greatest? Yes. Downtown Brooklyn shopping at A&S. The 574 New Balance matching the Avarex. The documented legacy of a goat they afraid to test you. This Nikes, I put my foot so far up your ASS. Hate when New York go against New York. It make me vex. We lose either way. It's like when the Yankees play the Mets. Spit fire like Ghostface, U-Guard, Ray and Meth. My pen deadly as Jigsaw. Playing the game of death. The Criminal Minded album cover strapped like KRS. The basketball tournament trophy winner. I paid the reps. I bear perfection. Both hands are treacherous. I'm ambidextrous. You can't outgrind or outshine me with a fancy necklace. My aura can't be messed with. I'm cocking fullies, dropping bullies, rocking hoodies, popping woolies. Ride on the Banshee reckless. Got trust funds for my loved ones. My family precious. My crons barking more than Charles Bronson. This can't be Death Wish. Death Wish.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Papoose, Heat 7, Method Man off of the September EP.
Yo, y'all remember when Pat did the alphabetic thingy, the alphabetic song?
Yeah, but he's way past
Did you were you listening to what they were saying?
the evolution of that dude?
He said I'm Scott Pippen, I'm nice round mics.
All right, so we of course myself, D Money.
ID Yourself, you heard?
We got OG Mambo in the studio, and we're gonna try again on this sound with Abstract Mindset at the High Dive. Hey, I think I hear something.
Backstage, there's no quiet spot in this place.
Hey, no, you got. I just performed there. I already know. We can hear you. We can you can't hear us, but we can hear you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish I could hear you, man. All I can say, we're trying to get the sprinter brought around so we can ride in the sprinter. That we will be backstage. Yeah. Right behind the stage, man. You know.
Hey, it looks dope. Look at that. We got some village on right there.
Shit's beginning. All I can say, bro, as soon as it quiet down, I get Abstract Mindstate back in here, and we can go move forward with it.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We'll check back in with you in a little bit, man.
Yo, man, call me on the cell phone, man. Who got my man? Who got talked to earlier? Call me.
All right, cool.
Call me on the cell phone, bro.
All right, definitely. All right, so
we're gonna have to call them because I got a politic with him. How long they in the city? We going to the studio.
Yeah, right.
That's how I
like I
was.
was saying, man, I think Method Man so far this year is probably rapping the best of the best.
What you mean?
We played a song from him last week, or was it the week before?
What do you mean? But when you say rapping the best of the best, though.
So basically, he's right now. I got him as rapper of the year, just verse for verse.
Method Man's rapper of the year right now.
Wow.
Two verses was it? That was enough.
I had Anderson Paak. I had Anderson Paak last year, but nobody really talked about him.
From what I heard, those two verses is the hottest things out right now.
I don't even know, bro. Papoose.
No, OG, you're good. I'm gonna jump out there for you. You're bugging. You're bugging. Tron, family, homie, my dog. You're bugging. 2
No,
verses
I'm not.
and you're
Hey, I'm just
calling it
saying,
for the
Pat
year?
Poose went toe to toe with him just now, though. He
That's what I was
didn't.
gonna say, bro. Like Poose is coming out there right now. You're, bruh.
You
There's
was
gonna be
saying
so
some
there's gonna be so
wild
much to hear. I
stuff.
cannot wait to hear how much music comes out this year.
So you guys think Papoose is rapper of the year?
No,
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
I had Anderson
I'm just
Paak.
saying,
I had
in
Anderson
order
Paak
for you to
last
say
year.
somebody rapper of the year, they got to be eating everybody. Like when
Basically.
Kendrick was rapper of the year, when Cass was talking about like that,
Couldn't nobody
like,
do nothing
he was
about it.
eating everybody. It
couldn't
was like
nobody say
he
nothing
was,
about it.
He was literally, it was like running a race with Usain Bolt. You racing for second, bro.
Big
You're
facts.
not
Big-
going
big-
for
big
the gold
facts.
today. You just trying to get on the podium. That's all you think
Big
about.
facts. Big facts.
I just want to get up on the podium.
I feel like everything he's spitting right now is top.
No, and he's real nice. Like Method Man, one of my favorite rappers. Like
Yo, I
Caden,
can't hear you,
delivery-wise,
Patron.
like I'm not
Patron,
going
your
lie,
mic-
bro.
I can't hear you, Patron.
OG Mambo, I'll go toe to toe with him right
Patron,
now.
your mic isn't on or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's on.
Hey, and somebody gonna tell me I'm bugging, but I'm supposed to feel like that, and that's okay.
Maybe it's your headphones.
Someone
Yeah,
gonna tell me
yeah.
I'm bugging, but I'm
Yo,
supposed to feel like that.
50 Cent said
Hey,
something like that. OG Mambo,
you
they
think
said
being best
50
right
Cent
now,
said
what
he's
they
50
output has been for the past 3 months. You know what I mean? Like I can only go from what I heard.
Yeah, it's March though. You can't just give it up in March. Like he the rapper of the year.
Until I hear somebody that's out rapping.
Hey, look, 50 Cent said, maybe I am crazy. He said, I was crazy to believe that what I thought was going to come true is really going to come true.
It's like
So maybe I
leading
really
the
am
league,
crazy.
right, with scoring points. Like it might be 3 weeks in, but if you lead in the league and scoring points, you lead in the league.
Yeah, but nobody care
Yo,
by the end of the
Patron's
year.
on this whole, like, whether an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
Nah, that's just something you made up in your head.
That was from Fast and Furious.
If you all,
definitely not. We're definitely talking about Method Man being best rapper of the year so far.
If
And it's only March, so
We just finished the first quarter. So he's saying he had the best first quarter. Do they talk about that in the game? And who had the best first quarter? No, they do not. They talk about who was busting who was busting after halftime. Who came out ready to go?
Hey, if somebody dropped 40 in a quarter, you gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
if you could drop 40 in the first quarter and still get dubbed at the end of the game.
Here's my thing. He's only dropped 2 verses in the first quarter, and mad other people have dropped mad more verses than that, and done mad more work than Meth. You can't tell me because he's hold on.
No, because then it's gonna sound like Method Man slander, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for the
Y'all need to relax. Y'all need to relax. Hold on. All I'm saying is like if he dropped 2 verses right in the first quarter, okay.
I'm not gonna name a name. I'm really just not gonna.
No. Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
Hey, say a name at the end of this.
I just dropped 6 records. I'm just gonna put that out there. Dinner in Orlando out now.
All I'm saying is if people drop, if an OG, if an icon drops 2 verses in a quarter, that's still not enough for me as an icon. You need to drop way more than that in a quarter. It's been 3 months since the year started. So you telling me
hold on real quick. Hey, real quick before he drops that name, I'm interested too. But before he dropped that name, we got to take into account that he's not worried about it. Like he's got nothing to prove. So he doesn't need to like
icons are different.
So like that's the reason why. Hold on. No, hold on. That's why I was like, I don't know about that, because it's like you talking about the dude who just came into the gym and just reminded us that he can dunk and then hit threes in people's face, but he's also not interested in like going in the league, doing all that. He's making big movie money. He's on Power. He's eating. He's doing very well. So like he's just snapping to show you, no, I can really still snap. Like don't ever.
CeeLo's been doing that lately too. CeeLo's been doing that too.
You said who?
CeeLo.
Yeah, that record he dropped was hot.
Yeah, he's been going crazy too.
I'm about to. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell him tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell him that me and Shorty was watching him on what's that joint called? Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, which I think is funny that they call it Hip Hop Edition because they really mean Black Edition, but they just don't have the confidence.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to say that because they're putting all the
goal to say it. This is the Hip Hop Edition. No, you mean Black. That's all you meant. That's what you meant. And I don't mean that because like hip hop. I'm not saying hip hop. No,
you can
that's
even.
not what I'm saying.
You can
I'm
even.
not
No, you
saying
can
it-
even.
I'm not saying it.
Mambo.
You can even
say. You can even say
black
like
people on there.
you can even say like the ethnic edition. But either way, it's like you can just call it like it is, bro.
Right.
Hey, you said Anderson .Paak was the rapper of the year last year?
Yeah, I had Pac for last year.
That's bold.
Wow.
And now I'm talking about no. Hear me out. I had him from the beginning of the year. So all I'm saying is like the way you're talking now, I hope you
Yeah, he dropped last year.
you talking like this at the end of the year because I hope he does well this year. Meth is a monster, but he doesn't really like. He just like Mambo just said he don't really care. He don't have to care.
Yeah, like I don't think he's cooking the album, is he? And if he is, he's getting it off. He's getting it off just to dunk on cats.
Meth Lab 3, guys. It will be coming out this year.
Okay.
Okay. See, there it is. See, so after that drop, then you can say that.
But I know.
Let's see how this.
We'll see if his album does good in the year.
Let's see how it ages for Patron.
The Patron is dying right now, yo.
Still breathing.
There we go. You can go ahead and if you want to bring it on later on, there's a screenshot right there on the screen.
Yeah, somebody screenshot that.
And I was gonna say Anderson .Paak, like
Yo, everybody post in the chat room. Do you think Method Man will be the album of the year? Everybody post in the chat.
I think I like the Method Man pick more than the Anderson .Paak pick, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like we might just have.
That's all love. I can take that though.
And I mean that respectfully. Just
it's all love.
Meth did just snap on that, but Papoose.
But Meth has got a fucking freaking discography.
Like a lot of people are snapping. What do you think about Russ, Patron? I'm interested about this answer.
There's no denying Russ, man. Bar for bar, he really goes in.
So what if if Russ drops, where does Meth go on the list?
Grimace look.
What if he drops a Chomp 4?
Okay.
Grimace look.
You rock with Russ, man.
I honestly, can I say something? There's a lot of artists that like, and I mean that like I ain't got no reason to hate on nobody. I ain't even on for me hating on anybody to mean anything like that yet, for real. Well, like low key, if you around here, if I hate you, but I would never hate on nobody. That's the point. But I don't really like listen to hella Russ. Like there's a few like projects that I like tap into and singles that I'll pull from them that I go to my playlist. But there's certain artists that I mess with on like their character, like who they are, like Russ, like Vince Staples, and you know what I'm saying. I try and be as personable and real in my interactions with people as I feel like they be whenever they talking. So when I watch his interviews and the way he talks and carries himself, that I really rock with.
I learned about music for myself. It got past making music. I just decided to just be who I am as a person, and then eventually they'll be like, "So what are you into?" And I would say music. But it's like if you just walk around talking about music.
And the thing is, like, I just don't consider Anderson .Paak a spitter. I'm not saying
why.
I'm not saying he doesn't rap. He definitely classifies as rap music. It's just
okay.
To me, he's not a spitter.
Why?
I need more wordplay. That's why.
Okay, I can see that. But in general, when he does spit,
why?
No, hear me out. So, the reason why I said that is because
he needs reasons, yo.
No, hear me out. The reason why I said that is because. But no, I'm saying is because when he spit, when he spit. No, hear me out. Like when he did Count 'Em In, it's like with Rick Ross and joint. It's just like when he's spitting. But I hear what you're saying. Like you make complete sense. I'm just like in my head, like when he's spitting, no, he is spitting.
I'm calling him a rapper. I don't think I would call him a spitter.
OG Mambo Rapper of the Year 2022.
But you a spitter though, and I see that, and I rock with that.
I'm about to snap.
So you know, speaking
he's a drummer and all kind of.
I'm about to snap. Hey, when you see my face like this, bro, or if you ever see this face when I'm rapping, bro. Just know, he about to snap, bro. Hey, get back.
Speaking of, I think we have time for another OG Mambo track, yo. So
y'all ready to get it off? And okay, yeah, I ain't got no problems with that. I ain't no problems with that.
I love your idea. I just don't know what it's.
I think we got time for that. So yeah, you brought in a second track that from your most recent not the project you just dropped, but
yeah. So 2 projects ago, not my ex, but my ex. Yeah, not my current girl, but my
like we had a relationship.
We still talk. We on hella good terms. Like I'm about to perform one of her songs tomorrow. Like,
so you're not blocking your previous project.
No, I want to. I always feel like that's petty. You know what I'm saying? Blocking and or talking negatively about your ex, because at one point in time you were infatuated by this.
Do you guys block people when they get angry? Like when people like text you and they're
getting like. I don't block people in general because I feel like that's sucker-ish. If you saying something that I think is sucker-ish, I'm gonna look at you and be like, "You a sucker."
Well, for me, I want to see.
But I'm saying like, what if people are saying? What if people are saying like, you know what I'm saying, disrespectful stuff in the inbox and they're getting all aggressive?
But I'm trying to tell you, you'd have to be going out your way to make me want to block you. I'm just gonna get on you, tell you a sucker, and then like ignore you for real. Like I had people trying to do little slick stuff. Like I got low-key little screenshots in the phone tucked in the cut. People was trying to talk spicy, got the tweeting and deleting and stuff like that, you know. So I seen stuff before for real, but like what? No, they was talking to the kid, but what they were saying was irrelevant. That's not even a subject we gonna get into because we all positive around here. OG Mama,
I love this guy.
He love the kids, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, I can show y'all because you know what I'm saying, because you know what it is, you know what I'm saying, behind this. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta come to the after the 10 o'clock show for me to be talking that.
That's why I don't block, because I want to see it coming.
Yeah, I don't want to block. I don't really want to block people. I just don't understand that.
I'll ignore it if I have to.
Like, cause you don't have to block somebody, just unfollow them. Like you could just unfollow, and they're no longer in your stream no more.
Yo, shout out to Toby and his song called "Unfollow Me" because it was exactly about that.
It's really that easy though. Just
he said, "Please, oh
button.
please, for your sake and mine, unfollow me."
Because people be doing that all the time. I think that's the weirdest thing. Like,
unfollow me on your jacket.
How are you? How are you?
That'd be hard.
You all leave that jacket alone.
That'd be hard.
All right, so yeah, we do have time for another Mambo track, yo.
Yeah, so no, this record,
Mambo number 1.
This record is a dope record, man. This one was actually produced by Messiah Beats. Messiah Beats is a young producer out of Jamaica. He spent some time in like Florida and over on the East Coast as well, but he's right out of Jamaica, and his beats just really hit super hard. We ended up linking up and getting a couple records out. Got a couple more in the cut, tucked in the vault. But while working with my brother Kaleem, I wanted to integrate a couple different sounds and balance it out and give some uniqueness too. So Dane Morisaki is the name of this record. The name of the record is so basically in the song I'm talking kind of like about it's something that's supposed to make you feel yourself, feel confident. You know what I mean? Like she gonna give me, you know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to feel yourself. And I'm talking about what it takes to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been really grinding to do that. So I use the term grind in that. And I'm referencing grind as in obviously like grinding, working, getting
I'm sorry for interrupting. You said Dane Morisaki?
Dane Morisaki. Dayne and then Morisaki. Morasaki.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm hearing how it's
he said it's on your shirt.
It's on your jacket.
No, he put that up for me, type it for me so I could get that up there. But no, so anyways, it's my man's. I grew up with, bro. It's a skateboarder. It's my homie Dane Morisaki. He's a skater, fire skater. Like, you know what I'm saying? He been doing his thing for real. So when I referenced the grinding in there and I was talking about that, I just wanted to shout the homie
Dane
out,
Morisaki.
give that vibe to it too. And I also reference him in the song too, because when I say I've been on my grind like my brother Morisaki. Dane. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. Yeah, Mori. That was the I that I was getting out of there. I took Japanese in the 6th grade.
You know what's crazy about you, Mambo? You really do bring a lot of energy when you mention the song. And I was listening to Pandora the other day on the freeway, and Mambo number 5 came on. And I immediately, after listening to it, I had all this energy. Yeah, you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that stuff. And so after that came off, I literally went to your record, and you started getting some spins for me because like you remind me of energy, and I was like, man, I'm gonna listen to some Mambo music, you know. And I went straight to your, you know, I was gonna say stuff, but I went straight to your ish, and I enjoyed it, and it's lovely music. You really have some great jams, and so I can't wait to hear this one.
No, I appreciate that.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
so this one, so like I talked about before when I've been here, I have a couple different pockets that I like to jump into. I'm trying to narrow it down to like 3 so that I can
Why?
not be stretched too far. No, just contextually for what I'm trying to build, because I do everything on the records. When you listen to one of my songs, if you hear in the background a falsetto, high part,
Yeah, I've heard
singing,
a couple of those. Yeah,
that's me. And if you hear the low baritone singing underneath,
and I'm a
that's also
tenor,
me.
so I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I do all the layers and things like that. So I'm just trying to, categorize it in a way that's going to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I found like kind of like some comfort zone and bounces. So the song 96 Sonics that I dropped kind of fits in that same pocket or bounce It's really fun to perform. It's really, you know what I'm saying, you going to the club, you want to dance, you want to twerk, you want to grind, you want to get some money. It's something that's going to kind of just put you in that mood. It's dope to skate to. My homie Dame be skating to. We're going to get the music video for this one out too as well. So this is just it's just another one. Was this pocket right here, it's one of those pockets that you can find from the OG Mambo brand. It's going to be something that keeps coming back around, the same type of, that, like you mentioned, energy, because there's different type of energies that the music invokes. And the last song we played, West Wing, and this song, Dame Morisaki, are on the same project, but sonically they're from different worlds. And you'll see kind of like the feeling that it makes you feel inside is going to be a little bit different, but it's still going to be positive, just like the other one was positive. So
okay, well, let's give it a run, shall we? And
yeah, man. Hard Liquor EP is out now. You can slap that. Dinner in Orlando is out now. You can slap that.
Yeah, there you go. Hard Liquor, and then yes, Dinner in Orlando is out. But this one's from Hard Liquor right here. Dane Morisaki from OG Mambo, or shall we call him OG Mambo number 5, right there.
Sample coming soon.
New name for him, yo. But anyway, OG Mambo, Dane Morisaki right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Secar la fuente inagotable del amor. I had to go get that fire.
You know, it's Lost Boys making noise.
Yeah.
I'm Poppy, she gon' give me sloppy, copy. Knock it out like Rocky. Got enough stones on my body for a game of ice hockey. Blowing up like Nagasaki. I've been on my grind like my brother Morisaki. Dang, y'all be claiming that you gang. Nobody from the hood know your name. Inside dog food, outside skirt off in the whip. It's a two-tone bands and it's all on the mind full of game and it's all cause of him. MVP, if I'm playing and I'm winning. Real boss hog like Birdie above the rim. You ain't checking trap, you the boyfriend pimp. I'ma make her rich, you gon' buy the gifts. Sheesh, somebody call the pimpin' police. The game like some government. I made boogie, everybody eats, and I've been in my mode. If you trapping, then you better have some goals. I'm Poppy, she gon' give me sloppy, choppy, knock it out like Rocky. Got enough stones on my body for a game of ice hockey. Blowing up like Nagasaki. I've been on my grind like my brother Morisaki. Dang, y'all be claiming that you gang. Nobody from the hood know your name. Inside dog food, outside. I took my time, I was always on the way. Bossing up like Franklin Sane. And I spent a lot of nights in the rain. With nothing but some money on my brain. I was geeking just to take away the pain. Had to take some lessons out the game. Held it down, but it never changed. Since it was Mambo with the waves. Now we fresh braids from a lane. Never changed, but I didn't stay the same. They would've quit if they seen what I seen. Headed to the top with my team. I'm Poppy, she gon' give me sloppy, toppy. Knock it out like Rocky. Got enough stones on my body for a game of ice hockey. Blowing up like Nagasaki. I've been on my grind like my brother Morisaki. Dang, y'all be claiming that you gang. Nobody from the hood know your name. Inside dog food, outside. Yeah, ayy, yeah, ayy. Come on. Lost Boys making noise. I had to get the fire from the side. I had to get the fire from the side. And I could get your eye. Yeah, no, I'm the supply. Yeah.
Yeah. OG Mambo, Dane Morisaki off of that Hard Liquor EP.
I really enjoyed
Fresh
that.
Juice only on Rainier
I got a chihuahua
Avenue
on my
Radio.
lap, but if I didn't have a chihuahua on my lap, I'd be turned right now. Yeah, she's a real sensitive. So hold on, you want to say hi, love? Hold on, say hello to everybody. Hold
All right, we get the dog.
Yeah, that's my baby girl. She's chilling. But yeah, man, that's a turn joint. That is some turn juice right there. Like what I like to do when I go to the club is if I can walk by the speaker and not stop, then your jam ain't hitting. But if I stop and I just sit there next to the speaker, I'm like, oh, that is great. Ooh.
And you know, that's not the first time you've titled the track after a person before. I've seen.
Yeah, so is that a thing for you?
Yeah, like I saw the other day that you dedicated a song to Phoenix Jones, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's it. So you know what?
Do you know Phoenix Jones?
Yeah, I done kicked it with him before. See, so what's it called? I mean, I've been I've been a host and a MC for different like clubs, whether it was, Barbosa, Stage, Volume. They change names so often, Q, all these different places. So when I'd be like hosting and out at these different events, like I would see him often. I would see Phoenix Jones and stuff like that often. And then he's going through his situation right now. And I don't know. I honestly don't even know what invoked the thought. I think it was one of them stoner conversations and someone mentioned him. And I was like, man, Phoenix Jones was tight. And then that led into a beat playing, and in the beat playing, I like the art of writing around like a concept and having things like that, because it doesn't really matter about, I'm not trying to reach the broadest of audience with that. I'm really just looking at, yeah, man.
Yeah,
man, a legend, bro.
If you're listening, like maybe you're out of the town or something, you don't know who Phoenix Jones is. He is Seattle's own superhero.
Yeah,
this is how he dresses up right there.
I've never heard of this person before.
You just got your man Dane Morowski in there.
Morisaki, yeah, that's my guy, man. Yeah. And honestly, his name rhymed the best with Nagasaki, so that was definitely part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so I'll be completely honest and transparent. I've never heard of Phoenix Jones. Is this like a local legend kind of dude?
He be going around like Capitol
Yeah,
Hill
no,
and
he
saving
was.
people.
Yeah. And what's the movie? I think it's the movie. Can we say the A word on here?
Sure.
Yeah, Kick-Ass. The movie Kick-Ass.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that movie.
Yeah,
so
the
that,
movie Kick-Ass is really cool. The one with the kids in it, right?
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
so that was loosely inspired. Supposedly, I've heard loosely inspired off of Phoenix Jones and his team, because he had a squad. So basically, in the song I'm talking about, I'm referencing not saving anybody, and just like with the life of being a hero. And I also like to sneak bars in. So this is at the peak of kind of like BLM. There's a whole lot of marches and stuff going on. So the stuff I'm talking about on there is like, I'd rather deal with a world that's got a Phoenix Jones as opposed to a world of police brutality. I'd rather catch a fade with Phoenix Jones over doing something wrong, and you know what I mean, run the risk of potentially getting beat up over, you know what I'm saying, walking into your deathbed just because you're melanated and dealing with police officers. That was the concept of it, and that's super deep and in depth, and it's really difficult to just say that. So that's why I coded it within this record and stuff like that. So that's a project I did with J Battle, aka Creeps, and that was so right when we got hit with the pandemic, I was helping EP Art-Based project, because she got that therapeutic music, and she was just at the finish line of it. So when we finished wrapping up the project, she had like an extra hour in her session. So with that extra hour, I was like, hey, I got something to record. And it only took us like 35 minutes to cut this record called OG Mambo, which is on that same project called Lactose Intolerant. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back, and we just banged out a bunch of songs, and Phoenix Jones was just one of those last songs. I think actually Creeps produced that record too. Cool. So yeah, he did the beat on that one too. And then man, shout out to my guy Web Wavy. That's just something that we used to always say. Like when people being lactose intolerant means that you literally can't even have lame people around you. Like nothing whack can even exist around you. Just like
that's what ID Yourself means. It's like if you can't come as your original, transparent, authentic, unapologetic self, I don't want to be around you. ID Yourself. If you don't know who you are, I don't want to mess with you.
So that's why I entitled the project that, in the midst of everything that was going on. So, you know, lactose intolerant, everything that we're doing over here doesn't embody that. And it also coincides with the squad, Floss, Fly Life Over Sucker stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's another, you know, just keeping the acronym thing kind of going and staying in
feel it. I feel it, man. Well, we gotta do another break, yo. It's already 10:29, but Phoenix Jones, if you're listening, we want you on Fresh Juice, yo. We definitely want you on Fresh Juice.
Man, I gotta get him in the music video. Maybe I'm gonna make a music video montage of Phoenix Jones.
Either that or like cut us a clip of this episode, and we'll just send it to him.
Hey, right. Gotta do that, man. Yeah, definitely. Spec Spot. All right. We'll be right back after these messages. We are going to play Take Your Pick. One of our favorite game shows on the show that we play along with you all in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And also ID the question.
I ain't ready for this one, man. I got a doozy this week.
Questions are one of the craziest heads in the industry. ID yourself.
I ain't ready, man. I ain't ready.
Stay with us live. We're not going anywhere. This is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m.
You're listening to RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double. Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
On RainierAvenueRadio.world, look for the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show. I'm Dennis Weaver, your good food guide and host, helping you to feel good and look good, and who wouldn't want some of that? All that and more from the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on RainierAvenueRadio.world. Stories, songs, and guests. Begin living the organic good food life, and the rest of your life just may be the best of your life. Always up, baby, to your help.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
You already know who it is. It's your girl, I Am Shamel, and this is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with your hosts, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Me and my brothers been fighting together, Klitschko. When I got some dish to address, I don't need no zip code, big goals. She said, am I really this cold? Does Manu Ginobili have a big nose? Switch roles. I'm from the era where rappers wore big clothes. Whoa, now I'm reaching for the throne. I might diss Hov. Still ain't get a plaque for TLC, knowing it went gold. Head hit a cloud last time I stood up on my tiptoes. Information from Birdman I never disclosed. Crazy how I'm younger than jiggins that call me big bro. This is wild. They glorifying industry jigging now. Ain't Ronald McDonald rich, so what, he's still a clown. Yeah, I would never not like a nigga and then give a pound. And I'm still a stand-up nigga even while sitting down. Used to use my teeth to open quarter waters. Used to turn my head sideways while drinking faucet water. Can't believe I made it this far, Lord willing thanks. Never promised tomorrow, meant a lot to my dogs. Gotta know I'm grateful, we all living. All this pain in my heart, never sell my soul. I'll never learn what I won't teach. And life's a bitch, she say I slept with her, but you know she lying. Cause I don't sleep, I don't lease, ownership, execution. I'm over this resolution. New Year's with a set of goal and did never do this. Bible in my room, Lord knows I don't never use it. God gave me gifts, I'm just hoping I never lose them. Every time my mom prayed over my soul, I made better music. Can't lose when you mix the growth with the evolution. Raised in the poorest of living, back when I used to steal my big brother clothes before I could fit them. To this day don't think he know that I did it, yeah. To this day don't think he know that I miss him, yeah. Even when I ain't with him, he know I'm
with him. Why would I want tickets to the Hawks game? Could've brung a date, but I took my son. Shouldn't none come between Selma East, Savannah, and Wifey. Surrey, I'm likely. Seriously, Brighton. Word. Can't believe I made it this far. Lord willing, thanks. Never promised tomorrow. Meant a lot to my dogs. Gotta know I'm grateful. We all living. All this pain in my heart. Never sell my soul.
Rich everything, stocks to the cash. Kith everything, socks to the mask. I was selling eggs before I met Ronnie Fag. Not the ones you scramble, the ones that make life a gamble. Weather breaking, jails let a couple of goons home. They only give you your flowers on top of your tombstone. But that's only if you lay mine down. I figure, up it, I'ma take mine now. Turn up soon as they wind down. We was way beyond poor, now we stepping out dripped, and I'm a Leon Door. Fire, yeah. Thought we never had it right, but the love never changed, cause it never had a price. Nah, we just never had a slice, but soon as we got a chance to taste it, we knew not to waste it. We knew. Yeah, best way not to get your face hit, stick to the basics.
Can't believe I made it this far, Lord willing, thanks. Never promised tomorrow, meant a lot to my dogs. Gotta know I'm grateful, we all living. All this pain in my heart, never sell my soul.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, new from Cy Airy the Kid, who made an appearance just a couple of weeks ago right here on Fresh Juice in promotion of his new album that just dropped, The Shadow in the Shade. That one features the one and only Jadakiss, Unbreakable Promises right there.
I rock with that, man. I like how they did the sample and they kind of brought it.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, you tuned in live to Fresh Juice with myself, D Money.
ID Yourself, you heard?
We got OG Mambo here in the studio with us. You know what it is.
Yeah.
And you can also follow Fresh Juice on our official IG and Twitter accounts at Fresh Juice Media. Not only do we post the links for the show there, but also upcoming guests, pictures with our guests, video clips, all that kind of stuff. So follow us on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media.
And if you like the music, man, check out the playlist I do.
Yes,
Fresh
definitely.
Juice Mix 2022.
Yeah, look that up right there. It's a great mix. And it not only is it the music from tonight, but also like the entire year. So great stuff right there. I'm sure you'll get a lot of Method Man on there and a lot of other artists as well.
Some joints, man.
Yeah. Some Papoose, some
Gotta have some Method Man on there.
You got some OG Mambo on there.
You
Yeah.
can with some Method Man, then you can with some OG Mambo.
Gotta have some Mambo. Yeah.
Gotta do that.
The two runners up for hottest of the year as of March. as of March.
All right. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play our favorite game show. Take your pick. So feel free to play along in the comments. This game was inspired by a card game where you draw a random card and it gives you two options. So we'll give you two options here and you just pick one. So feel free to drop those in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So play along right there. We'll do 5 of these. And here we go with our first one. Show or tell?
Show.
You rather show?
What we going with, ID?
Show.
What we doing?
I'm a shower, not a grower.
You shower, not a grower. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a whole lot of information.
Shower, not a grower.
I'll let you decipher which part you thought was necessary, but that was a lot of information.
I took auditions. Listen. I took auditions to be professionally present, and I'm gonna be professionally present in this question. All right.
What's ironic is shower is spelled like shower, and I'm a shower.
That's a trip. That's a trip. I just thought about it as you said. I was like, whoa.
Miles Salvador says show. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning show myself, but yeah, look, we're just gonna show out. Everyone's saying show, so.
And I'm a shower.
Well, because because anybody
I feel like we're a lot.
Anybody can tell you about it.
Well, even America, like we're a show and prove kind of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people will tell you a lot of things.
My mom says show someone what to do. Yeah, something like that. All right, here we go with your take your pick. Second one here. Would you rather save 100 strangers or one loved one? Yeah,
100 strangers. 100
100
strangers.
strangers
I'm
or
gonna
one
tell you
loved
why.
one?
Because if they're my loved ones, I tell people all the time when I introduce them to people that I know, I'm like, listen, you don't have to worry about them. They're an extension of myself. If you want to worry about their personality, they're exactly like me if you had to guess. But in general, I'd rather save 100 strangers because if you're anything like me and you're a loved one of mine, then you're already running like I am. So we already have the same. We already think alike. Like OG was talking about. Like OG was
100 strangers.
No, bring me.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Let him land. Let him land.
Let me make my point.
Let him land.
Like OG was talking about, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have your connection with people in the way that you connect with them, and if they don't align with the way with your lifestyle, you can't mess with that. And so the people that I do align with, I already know that they're gonna think the way I'm thinking right now in this moment. And so we're gonna all be thinking to save all the people that aren't thinking about saving people. And that's why I'm gonna save 100 strangers.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I respect that. And,
that's real. That's real rap right there.
That.
That's real
and
rap.
like if you was running for something or being nominated for something, that's the dope ass. That's a dope.
Yeah, I ain't never ran for nothing.
Nah, hey, that's a dope response. But I'm gonna keep it 100 grand,
Yeah,
my
keep it
friend.
a buck.
And we is saving a loved one. I'm just
Save one loved one.
100 strangers. Now, if you said 1 million strangers, I'd be like, wow, 1 million strangers. How many of those strangers was I potentially gonna meet? How are they involved or intertwined? Or you know what I'm saying? But 100 strangers, I'm sorry, you gotta go. And I'm gonna introduce myself to as many people as I can, so that eliminates the number of strangers. See, you're not thinking. I'm thinking big. Just gonna go and start introducing myself. I'm gonna go live. And nice to meet you. I'm saying, so that means I for sure saved at least.
I'm really torn.
As many people as I can meet, I saved their life. So as long as I can meet 100 people, I guaranteed saved 100 people.
I'm really torn. This question
you
is
can't play
messing me
it,
up.
baby. You can't play it, baby. That's why they put the OG in front of the Mambo. You did what I'm talking about?
I can't play this game right now. I can't play this game right now.
We're not having problems with 100, but if we put it up to 1,000 strangers versus one loved
No.
one.
I said 1 million. 1,000. They one loved one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but 1 million, and you will 1 million strangers save them, and you'll say,
and how genuine does
hold the F on.
The love have to be? Because I could just say I love.
Would you guys like really
I could just
seriously
say I love
think...
somebody, and then be like, all right, well, take this loved one. Let's save those 100 people.
Okay, hold on, Mambo. Is there too many people that you would not want to save, so you can only have to save one loved one? Would it be like I'm not gonna save 1 billion? Like I'm not gonna save 3 billion. I'd rather save one loved one.
No, I gotta save all my loved ones. And I just said 1 million because I felt like it was an egregious number and far enough away from 100. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. If they said
reading all that, I'm like, what's he talking about?
You can save everyone else in the world or your loved ones. I'm
basically,
like,
yeah.
Y'all got to go.
Bro, oh my God.
I'm sorry, we finna start from the beginning. Do this the right way. Them colonists didn't even figure it out anyways. We gonna do this right.
I'm gonna have an interview about you.
My family members off on each continent, and we starting from the ground up, bro. We good. There's still buildings, infrastructure. Like we're good.
I'm gonna have an interview. I'm gonna have an interview about you. Be like, yeah, no, he donates to the kids. He donates to the cancer fund. But if any of the world goes to crap, if the world goes to crap, he is not saving anybody.
No, so someone's screen recording this, and it's gonna come back 2028. They're gonna be like, OG Mambo, you said you would take out the whole world for your loved one. How selfish!
Oh, he got canceled, yo. About 5 years. But the funny thing is this debate happens on almost every superhero program. It's like save the whole city or save your woman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're a superhero,
let's do it like that.
If you're a superhero, if you're a politician, if you're a firefighter or a police officer, something like that, you better save that honey.
But there's no reason to go over 100.
But if you degular, you know what I'm saying, an artist.
Nah, D-Money was right. Y'all might as well do it like superheroes. If it was a whole city or one loved one, what would you do?
One loved one, bro. One loved one. I'm sorry, bro.
Versus one loved one. Really, what I wanted to say was that I lost a loved one last year, and I was going to say, man, I'll give away 200 to get them back. But the reality is, I don't want to spare lives. We don't have to. But the one for the 100, I'll take that.
I ain't gonna cap. If they told me 100 strangers and I could get one back, oh my goodness, bro. Man, rest in peace to the homie
people,
JB.
Bro. You start
too,
offing
man.
people.
He just passed too a couple of days ago too.
All right, here we go with our third take your pick, y'all. Put it in the comments there on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Would you rather be a protagonist or a sidekick?
What's the protagonist? That's the good
that's
guy?
like that. No, that's like the central character. So it's like all centered around them.
I guess either or. But in my story, I'm clearly the protagonist.
You'd be the protagonist if you had a choice, though.
I would be the sidekick because I'm good at micromanaging and I like the way that I organize my life, and I wouldn't want to have so much interest in the frontal main view of things being signed off on and talked about. I want to be kind of observant and in the background a little bit sometimes when it comes to that.
We were just talking about how we could lose a loved one or get 100 strangers, and I lost one of my best friends last year.
Yeah.
And I remember telling him like, you the Slim Jimmy to my Sway Lee. Which is the ratio. I was like, I remember he didn't like me telling him that because he's like, why am I the sidekick? And it was like, nobody. I was like, why do you think I'm the sidekick in my story? Like that's what I was trying to ask him. Like everybody's the protagonist in at least their story. Like
You know what? I honestly don't think so.
Not me, man. Not me. Honestly, I like mine.
I think there's some people that's like that, and to answer the question first, I'm definitely the protagonist. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why it's the OG in front of the Mambo, or else it'd just be regular Mambo. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a
they wouldn't
superhero
need
uniform.
that. But in all honesty, I really respect and appreciate people who honor that role, because people act like being the sidekick is like a small role. It's really not a small role. I feel like every role there, everybody plays a position.
Mambo, was it your episode where you said when we were talking about the middleman? Was that your episode?
I'm not sure. I'd be
but
high.
Yeah, but basically, shout out to the middleman. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
But like, just because you're not the quarterback, like if you the lineman, you still a factor. You still got a ring. You made a piece. So I like when people can own up to that sidekick portion. I say that to say because there's a lot of people who are meant to be sidekicks, but they're trying to live like protagonists, and then that gets in the way of true protagonists.
No, they get in their own
from
way.
the integrity of protagonists.
I definitely see a lot of that.
I made a comment in one of our episodes basically saying like a lot of people.
That's it. You got to have a certain thing. If you want to be the protagonist, you got to have a certain thing.
Basically, it's like people will watch a movie, and at the end of the movie, they'll watch 2 minutes of the credits and walk out of the theater. But the credits keep going for 20 minutes, bro. There's a lot of people that help that come together, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, they get overshadowed.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know what's going on with Miles Salvador. She says psychic, but
psychic. I feel it.
I'm going with sidekick myself, though.
No, she thought you said a sidekick instead of a sidekick. Now that's different. Do you want to be a protagonist or a psychic? Now I want to be a psychic.
Well, I'd rather.
No, now I want to be a psychic.
Oh, okay.
Physics.
Yo, Mama's about to be the Oracle.
And it's also like the sidekick gets their own protagonist.
Bet on black, my nigga.
It's like watching the Robin movie. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
His own movie, anyways.
Yeah.
Like he's still the side. Like he's the.
Wait,
sidekick.
Robin got a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
He got a book at least.
It's hard.
Like,
it's hard.
It's all right.
I don't read the comics, but
it's all right.
All right. Speaking of comics, here we go with our next take your pick right here. Batman or Superman?
Oh wow! Y'all jokers are
we gotta clarify. To be or to have protect your city.
Ooh, let's go with B. Would you rather be a Batman or Superman?
A rich white dude that lives in the city.
Well, really, they're both pretty well off white dudes, so you can kind of eliminate that from your.
Well, no, I was starting there, but I was gonna like the one has one type of life, the other has another type of life.
I will say,
I'm going with Batman.
I'm leaning. I'm
a gadget dude, so it's like once I have Alfred, I'm like, dude, all right, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going Superman. I'm going
Superman.
I'm going.
Hey, you have your telephone booth. Do your thing.
No. And I feel that, but I'm going Superman because Batman is just a really rich dude.
No,
like,
Superman's hella deep, and I didn't want to get that deep with it.
If I'm Superman, I'm not doing Superman like they did the white comics. I'm doing Superman, my version of Superman. So I could also have gadgets and be Superman.
No, I just feel like I like that Superman was really like on some Captain America stuff. You know, in comparison to Batman, where he's more like on some like Spider-Man stuff. Like where it's just like in and out, kind of dashing, like real mysterious.
Spider-Man's lifestyle wasn't cool enough for him to be included. Like he worked at the newspaper. He
well,
worked.
Like I think it's the mystery.
No. Real quick. Spider-Man worked for a guy who spent his entire life making fun of his alter ego.
I'm just talking about the mystery of his character.
That's wild. Like your boss tells you, hey, go make me some coffee. You suck. And then goes into the room and is like, yeah, so the Spider-Man really sucks. I hate the Spider-Man. And you're just like, oh, man, he really hates me. Every part of me. Like, no, I don't want to do that, bro. That's sad.
Man, he really hates me.
Oh, man, I'm kind of Peter Parker. My girl doesn't really want to be my girl. Like, nah. At least Batman and Superman, they got ladies, they locked in, they having it.
I guess I'm just trying to play on the mystery
Superman,
of like Batman.
Superman scoop his girl up like, come on, babe, we out of here.
Like I feel like in a sense, like I just feel like Batman's more mysterious, which I play more and cater more to in the sense of like playing in the background, not being really known, not having really many questions asked to me, but still playing a big part. In comparison to Superman, really super publicly involved, super protagonist type. You know what I'm saying? Extroverted. I'm extroverted, but still, you know, super out there with the public. Please talk to him. It's a thing. Batman too, but you know, it's like it's more mystery with Batman. Batman has elements they don't know about him, and they don't know where he lives, and they don't know how to get a hold of him. But they know when he shows up, it's like you gotta put the bat thing in the air. And it's like I like the mystery in that. I like that.
Christian Bale probably the hardest Batman.
Yo, let's not get into that. Yo, best Batman. Oh Lord, have mercy.
You know. Why are you picking? I
was gonna go with Keaton too.
That's just what people are supposed to say.
Yeah, I'll mess with Keaton too, man. Quit hating.
All right. So speaking of tough questions, y'all, I think we're out of time for Take Your Pick. We only got a couple minutes left here, so we're going to squeeze in this ID the question here real quick before we bounce. So, man, ID, what you got? What you got to stump us tonight?
I'm gonna jump right into it. So basically, I want to know if fasting is really healthy. I learned and did a study. Fasting. Pay real close attention when you got much time. But check it. I did a study and did research for like the last week on this information I'm about to tell you. In the human body, if you were to starve yourself in any kind of element, doesn't matter if you're hot, cold, or medium, if once you get to a point where you're not dying, your body is not shutting down yet, but you have not eaten in so long that you know nothing but kill right now. You need to kill something so you can stay alive. And that sense of bodily starvation and survival, what you're going to do is your body's going to take from your senses of actual like hunger or full belly relaxation and put that into like alert, suspicious alertness and being ready to find something to kill and or eat something like a slug or a mouse or something small from protein. Point being, I'm gonna read this off my notes here. I said, is fasting really healthy, specifically for performance and mood purposes? Ironically, starvation or fasting in any form kicks the body into a starvation mode where you are actively more alert than not to find food and live. I'm interested to see how you feel about this. So do you think that it's healthy to have that innate chemical reaction in your body because of what it'll do for you in a sense of losing weight in this modern world and still knowing that you can find a way to eat because you can get to that breaking point like driving a car too fast and redlining. You know you can get to that breaking point and still be like, all right, I'm going to eat now. And then I'm going to eat less than I used to eat or whatever.
What you got, Patron?
Mine's just pretty quick, man. I think everybody's body's going to react to something differently.
True.
So it really just depends on the individual.
What about you?
How do I fast? I don't really fast.
No, would you for your body, would you think that would be?
No, I'm going to eat. He put some emphasis in that.
I had to ask the question. I had to ask.
For me, I'm gonna have to say, I I think there's definitely healthy potentials, and there's different variations of fasting. Like there's intermittent fasting, so there's not necessarily just
Like my boss is Muslim, and so she has Ramadan, and they fast differently.
Yeah. Ramadan's another, like there's religious fasting. Intermittent fasting is like fasting throughout periods of the day. So like you pick portions of the day where you're fasting throughout that, but then you're like loading carbs in through a different portion of the day. That's kind of how that works. It's a little bit more in-depth science, but that's the fast.
That's more like what I do. But
so like so stuff like that can be beneficial if you're looking to gain or lose weight in whatever perspective. But I think it's also healthy because there's health benefits that are mentally healthy, and that's in the regard to like religious benefits, because I believe the basis for most of that is about finding clarity.
That's why I said mood. That's why I said mood, because it changes your mood.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, definitely.
It really makes you think differently when you take from a portion of your day when you're giving it something you don't, and you do know, but you do or don't know sometimes if you really need it. People put things in their body you don't really even need to put in there. I'm sitting here, hitting a vape thing, and it's like certain things you don't really need to be putting in there. So when you take those away, your body goes into crazy mode. It's like, maybe I need to starve it from these things in America that have been feeding into my lifestyle and so on and so forth.
I don't fast. I Godspeed.
Oh, look, he's going. You ready to drop the mic?
Yo, that's the last 5 minutes I was waiting for
Patron. Facebook user. There's 8, and I think there's 8 or 9 EPs. Just look my name up on streaming platforms, and my favorite one is the one that's coming out yet, because I always like the music that I haven't released yet the most. But Dinner in Orlando is hot and out now.
There we go.
Pheno Hunt coming soon though. So stay tuned for
Orlando.
Mambo will be performing, opening up for Goody Mob tomorrow as well. You can check that out at El Corazon. The tickets are still on sale for
well, I didn't realize that's the flyer you put up. I'll send it to you so you can put it on your Instagram, but this flyer is the flyer from the story. Go check out my last Fresh Juice episode. So that's the flyer from the original show. Remember I told you the show got bumped from COVID? So that's the show that's the pre-COVID flyer. That flyer was before the pandemic man. So that's legendary right there.
Wow. Okay.
Save it, stamp it, lock it in.
That's going in the archives right there.
So thank you, OG Mambo, for joining us again on Fresh Juice.
Appreciate y'all.
We know we always love you coming through and joining us, man. Apologies for folks tuned in for Abstract Mindstate. It just didn't work out backstage. It was just too loud, man, and couldn't make it work out them. But yeah, definitely check.
I'm about to go check out the show.
Definitely go check them out right there. I think Slim Village is still performing there at the High Dive. So, check out their project Dreams Still Inspire, production by the one and only Kanye West, fully produced. It was done in Wyoming. So. Yeah, off of the new Yeezy Sound label.
That's right official. They did that on. Yeah, I'm about to go check them out, see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. But thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. You can check out archives by going to mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. Listen to past editions of the show, mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. You can also follow us on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. You can follow us on the Fresh Juice Facebook group. Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media, Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media, and also our Spotify playlist, all the music from tonight and previous episodes, Fresh Juice Mix 2022, right there. So, thank you all for tuning in to another edition of
Appreciate
Fresh
y'all,
Juice.
man. Appreciate y'all.
A brand new episode of the Neon Ghost Show is next. So stay right here on your community radio station on the Rainier Avenue app and the Rainier Avenue Radio website, rainieravenue.world. Keep sipping that fresh juice and
oh yeah, shout out Solid Rotation and Sounds.
Oh yeah, next week guests coming through will be Sean the Shaman, Greg Cypher, and B Light.
Oh, I just killed someone with Greg Cypher. Ask him about the record I did with him when he comes.
We will. All right, y'all. We out.